All right, everybody. Welcome to the EFRL Fast Facts Podcast. Tonight we're a little light. It's just going to be myself and Mr. Dean Qualley. Welcome, Dean.
Hey, how's it going, Mick?
Not too bad, sir. Another week in the EFRL has passed and had some great racing and maybe a little bit of a rivalry dust up. But, we had some good times.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's always good racing here.
Oof. Slinger did not disappoint tonight. I was really shocked we didn't have some more cautions, but wow, what a race.
Yep. What did we have? 2 cautions?
Yep, just 2, and they were one early and one late.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, no, it went good. I thought, I know I was part of that last one there. Nathan pushed up and I hit the brakes to avoid him, but I did spin him out, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, other than that, overall, good night of racing.
We got Mr. Dan Park taking home the win in the dirt race. What is that? 3 in a row for him in the dirt series?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put a bounty out for him.
I think so too. He's getting a little too good.
That he is. Yep. No, he just runs good, clean, consistent races and somehow ends up in victory lane all the time.
Damn him. Oh, and he's leading the points now too by a considerable amount.
Yeah, he's got a good lead on both. He's points leader on both series.
Oof. We're gonna have to give him a handicap or something.
Something. Yep.
Alright, along with those 2 winners, last week we had Tom Queering in the truck series bringing home his first Rusty Redneck win in the FALCONGRAFIX Associated Short Track Tour, which was also at Slinger last week. I don't believe we saw any cautions in that race. Mr. Adam Baker. Foster's Custom Rods Dirt Car Series on Thursday night. Steve Lindau snuck out a win in the closing laps. Saturday night with the Misfits of Motorsports, we had Ryan Pittman win the late model stocks and Brian Johnson win the street stocks. Were you able to race last week in any of those races, Dane?
Unfortunately, I wasn't. I was out camping, but I heard overall it was 2 good races again. So
yeah, it sounded like they had a nice field and nice clean racing.
Yep, and I mean I've raced with both of them. They're really good, clean racers. So congrats to them on taking the victories.
Awesome. It's always good to see when races go clean all the way.
Yep, and then I watched the dirt race. That was a crazy last 10 laps for sure.
Oh my God, those last 10 laps, all 4 or 5 cars, easily any one of those could have won that race.
Yep, nope, they definitely put on a good show.
Nice, clean, hard racing.
Yep, compared to our dirt race tonight.
Yeah, that was not so clean.
We just won't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games and stuff. It's not fun getting used as a punching bag all the time.
No. I'm still trying to figure out how I finished 3rd, but they scored me last. I still don't get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure unless they put you a lap down somehow.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Stupid iRacing.
Unless when you spun, did we get a caution for that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh well, on to what we're going to race next week. I'm a little confused by our Street Stock Series because we have one race scheduled for Monday and then another race scheduled for the 27th. Are we racing next week, Dean?
Oh.
The schedule says we don't have a race next week, but we have a race the 27th.
No, we are off. That's right. It is a Canadian holiday.
Okay, and then we're going to be off the 27th because that is American holiday then.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know what? I bet we can race next Monday. I'll talk to the Canadian boys.
Okay. Well, you talk to them and let me know. I'm definitely down to race next week.
Yep, I think I don't see a problem. I'll confirm it here later on.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and then the following week I actually will be at a real life racetrack, Bemidji Speedway, for the season opener and the Chicken Shack Nationals. I'll be running a camera for Dirt Race Central.
Oh, nice. What do they got going on? The mods?
Actually, we have 7 different classes we're going to be racing.
Oh, okay.
So we got the Hornet class, which is a 4-cylinder. We got the Mini Stocks, which is a 4-cylinder rear-wheel drive car. Then we got Mod 4s. We got Super Stocks, which are like a limited late model, but they run small tires. And then we have what they call the Wissota B mods, and then the Wissota A mods. And I feel like I'm missing a class. Oh, and the Pure Stocks. Pure Stocks run a like mid-80s Monte Carlo body.
Oh, okay, yep. So your pure stocks are probably more like our street stocks up here.
Yep, probably, well...
Or it could be our hobby stocks, because do they run weight jacks?
No, so they're probably closer to the hobby stocks.
Yeah, they would be a hobby stock then.
Yep, like I think they can only run is it a 305 Chevy engine? Smaller engines, can't do a whole lot to them legally, but you know how racers are.
Oh yeah, yep. I think our hobbies can run 350s. Yeah, I can. It's pretty basic rules. There's not too many motor modifications you can do. They don't run weight jacks or nothing, so they're quite the fun class to watch.
Oh heck yeah! Ours put on a pretty good show, and then last year we got to hold the first ever what they called the MPH. It was Mod 4s, Pure Stocks, and Hornets invitational at the end of our season. We had over 200 cars enter into that.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they had some pretty big payouts for it too.
Yeah, we have like a what is it called? I think it's called a border challenge. So cars from our different provinces will travel all over the place and race for it. There's a pretty good cash prize at the end.
Nice. We kind of hold a border battle here in the middle of the season where all the Canadian drivers get a special discount to come down, because I live only 100 miles away from the Canadian border. So we'll do a lot of the guys from Fort Francis come down, and they get special prizes for the guys for the longest haul and things like that. But, you know, it's a good time.
Oh, right on. Yeah, there's a bunch of border challenges, because I know a buddy of mine, he's running the Idaho Falls 200 this year, and he's also doing, oh shit, I can't remember the other one, but he's traveling this year. That's in a late model though. That's a lot different.
Oh yeah. We only have the late models come up to our track once last year, and that was the first time in 15 years they've been at our track. They're coming back this season, so hopefully we'll get a few more cars than we had last season. But our track is kind of tight to do late models on. We're like 3/8 of a mile, maybe quarter mile. It's not a big track.
Oh, that's the same size as here then. I think we're at 3/8 mile, but we're more flat. And then where Tom is in Saskatchewan there, they run a fairly banked track, quite a bit bigger though, more like a Southern Nationals type track, which always puts on good racing. When they put the late models out there, and they've had 25 late models I think at a time out there.
Nice, holy cow!
Yeah, no, they have a good show out there for sure. And then this year, I believe the super trucks are a full-time series out there as well, so they always put on a good race too. They like to tear off body panels.
Well, for the rest of this week, for the EFRL and the Misfit of Motorsports, tomorrow night we got the Redneck Truck Series. We're going to head to Iowa. That's a nice track to race at. We should have some great side-by-side racing there. The FALCONGRAFIX Short Track Tour with the Tour Modifieds. We're going to be at Richmond, which is kind of like Iowa, just a little bit smaller. Thursday night, we're going to hit the Big E. We're going to Eldora. And then the Misfits of Motorsports on Saturday, Nashville Fairgrounds.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna miss Saturday's races again because we're going camping again. But I'm I'm gonna try and run both tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be able to run the mods. The trucks for sure. And then I want to run Eldora on Thursday, but
Eldora is a blast. That is a wide open hammer down track.
oh wait, which cars?
I think it's the ones you don't like. I think it's the B mods.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that'll be great.
So when you were camping last week, did you get a chance to spy the Northern Lights? I heard those were pretty amazing.
Yep. No. Funny part is I fell asleep, but I did see pictures in the morning.
We went out here, but I don't know if we were just not couldn't get far enough out of town to get away from the lights, but we couldn't see squat.
Yeah. I think it was Friday. Was it Friday night? Friday night was a good. They got good pictures for sure, and then Saturday night, I guess you could see them, but it wasn't as good. And then the smoke rolled in here from a forest fire.
Oh, I wonder if we were seeing some bits of that today, because it was pretty smoky here today.
Yeah, it's kind of smoky here right now.
And then coming up next season, we get the Super Speedway Series on Tuesdays with the trucks, and then we're going to run the Pro Light trucks on Tuesdays, the jumpy trucks as we like to call them. Those are going to be a blast. I can't wait to run those. Those are going to be fun, banging the crap out of them and losing body parts.
Yep. No, I think I'm excited to see what the two series can do. I mean, we have a good group of guys, and they all seem to want to battle hard. So should be some good racing, hopefully.
Exactly. And super speedways for me, that's where I started off on sim racing with NASCAR Racing 2003 back in the day. Was the super speedways so much fun.
Oh yeah, they're a blast for sure. I mean, that's anybody's game there, and yeah, maybe some rivalries will get worked out before then. And then also having next season's Monday Night Series broadcasted, that'll be a blast.
I am looking forward to that. I know TJ is a tough competitor, and I think he's going to do well up in the booth.
Oh, I think so too. Yep. And I mean, we'll miss seeing him on the track, but it'll be definitely nice having him in the booth, and then you and me can really battle.
Well,
What else do we got, Nick?
I don't know. Not much has been going on around here.
It was a pretty quiet week.
Pretty quiet week. You know, it was Mother's Day on Sunday. We had to do something special for the ladies, and I let my wife sleep in, and then made her a nice supper and spoiled her a little bit, and that was about it.
Yeah, we came back from camping and switched trailers and had a nice little evening, and that was it. So.
Well, awesome, bud. Well, I think that might be it for tonight. Is there anything else you'd like to go over?
Nope. I don't think not for this time. I think next week, Monday, we'll have special guests again, and then hopefully Justin gets his water issue worked out.
Yeah, that's never a fun deal. You just dealt with that last week?
Yep, not fun, but I caught mine in time. I'm not sure about Justin.
Yep. Alright, buddy. Well, that's going to do it from us here at the EFRL Fast Facts. And this is Mick and Dean saying thank you and have a wonderful night.
Catch y'all later.